Hello boys and girls, what do you think I'm doing today? I'm waiting for a bus and I've been waiting a long time. What do you do when you're waiting for the bus? Do you look at your phone? Or maybe you have a wee daydream about what you're going to have for your dinner? Or maybe, like me, you start to count and maybe you count up to 100. Sometimes I can count to 1,000 waiting for the bus. Nobody likes to wait. Waiting is hard, especially if we're waiting for something that we're really looking forward to, like a holiday or a birthday or Christmas. So how do we wait? How do we wait for Christmas? How do we count the days until Christmas? Well, one way of counting down the days of waiting for Christmas is to have an advent calendar like this one, and that makes the waiting a wee bit more exciting, a wee bit more bearable, because there's nice chocolates inside, and of course we start on December the 1st and start to open the doors. And if you don't fancy having a chocolate advent calendar, you can also have one here. This one is my favourite one. It comes all the way from Germany and it's more traditional. No chocolate in it, but in behind each door is a lovely Christmas scene. So we have our advent calendars, but I wonder if you know what Advent means. Why do we call it an advent calendar? Well, the word Advent comes from a Latin word called Adventus, and that means coming. So we're waiting for something or someone to come. We're going to come back to that later. Apart from Advent calendars, there's lots of other traditions that we use to help us wait for Christmas, to help us to count down to Christmas. And one of the things that's been really popular recently is the elf on the shelf. A naughty elf who every day of December appears somewhere else and is usually up to something naughty. You see this elf? He has stolen the bananas from the kitchen and he's drawn minions on them. One of the traditions that we have in our house is the angel on the table. And we have an angel here. Now, angels usually proclaim good news and they bring a message. And this angel has a message. I think the message might be for me. We'll see what the message says. The message says, tell the children about the Advent candles. So I will. You can see here we have an Advent wreath. And we will use the Advent wreath in the church on the Sundays all the way until Christmas. So as you can see, there's 4 candles in a ring and then the centre candle. And on the first Sunday of Advent, we will light the first candle, the candle of hope. And on the second Sunday of Advent, we'll light another candle, the candle of peace. And on the third Sunday of Advent, we will light the rose-coloured candle or the pink candle, the candle of joy. And on the fourth Sunday of Advent, we light the candle of love. And on Christmas Day, we get to light the centre candle and we call that the Christ candle. And when we light the Christ candle on Christmas Day, we know that all the waiting is over. I did say to you that Advent comes from the Latin word adventus and it means coming. And in Advent we are waiting for something or someone to come. So what do you think that we're waiting for in Advent? We're waiting for Christmas, of course. And Christmas is the time that we remember Jesus coming to us as a wee baby, born in a stable in Bethlehem. And I'm going to tell you that story a wee bit nearer Christmas. So we have all these things that help us wait during the season of Advent. And we're waiting for a gift from God, Jesus. And that's why we give gifts to each other at Christmas, to remember that God gave us a wonderful gift. So we have all these things to help us wait for Christmas coming, During Advent, we can have our Advent calendars, we can have the elf on the shelf, the angel on the table, and also we can light our Advent candles. And that helps us to wait, because waiting is always a difficult thing. I hope to see you again soon. Until then, take care. God bless.